today we are going to do the last episode of the series we were doing, The Women We Celebrate. I hope at some point I will be able to do the series in a better way with actually having the guest over at some point in life. Anyways, for now we are going to have the final episode with Mrs. Chandani Venugopal. I came across a YouTube channel which talks about her journey through motherhood, about various other topics about life which probably we often think and ponder upon. And I really enjoyed the way she explained it, simplified it, and says it's nothing, big sort of a deal to be overwhelmed, but you have to accept things in life quite gracefully. I tried to reach out to her and answer a few questions which I felt were relevant. And watch along and enjoy this episode as well.
So as of now, passion is something I firmly believe that if you have a passion, you need to work for it. You need to be, closely doing things and reading about what you're passionate about. So right now, since I'm doing these YouTube videos, I'm passionate to do more of these and to spread a good word through whatever experiences I have gained to others. So as of now, my passion is to come out with more creative and helpful, informative content. Now, the name Moonlight Muse, actually this channel started all of a sudden. So, Moonlight is just because my name is Chandani. So, in Hindi, it means moonlight, and Muse means your thoughts. So, just like that, I named it Moonlight Muse. Basically, I think we should ask oneself if you are ready, because it's a huge, it's basically an investment in your life. You are ready to sacrifice, to adjust, to love some person and to accept another person into your space. So it's a huge decision. If you are ready for it, then definitely you'll be able to, make the necessary steps to ensure that the life goes on smoothly. And it's the same for marriage as well as having a child, because before having a child, the society will be pressurizing you a lot with regard to rearing children, one after the other. So basically, you will be in a pressurized environment, mostly, not all of them, but some of them. So in that case, you and your spouse need to have a decision. You need to be ready for welcoming a new member, because it's a lot of commitment, dedication, sacrifice, everything. Because that child is going to be completely dependent on you, because you are the parent. And you will have to give a lot of your time, your space for the child. So the most important question to ask oneself is if you are ready to take up this new role as a wife or as a mother. Yeah. So I think it's too early for me to comment on this, because my first child is, she just turned 3 and the second child is just turning 1. But still, so far I think the first thing that they taught me as a mother is unconditional love. That is, they love you immensely for even the small gestures that you do for them. So they are not looking for things to love you. So that's the first thing. Second of all, the most important golden thing is patience. You become really, really, really patient once you're a parent, because there's this constant chit chat and crying and nagging, because children do get cranky, they have mood swings. So inevitably you become a very patient person. So these are the small things that I learned as a mother. So yeah, I feel it's unconditional love, patience. I actually pursued a legal career. So I took up a BA LLB after my 12th standard. So I think our Indian education system as such does not promote law as a career. Why I feel it? Because in our syllabus, so I had this CBSE school, so wherein your syllabus will be limited to sciences, social sciences. So I never got an exposure to Indian legal system, our judiciary, the way we work. So I had no clue about the career choice that I made. So I feel basically every child needs to know their basic laws in their country, their rights and obligation towards their country. So I think it's very important to have an early exposure to the legal system of one's country. So if I had given an opportunity, I would definitely include more of legal studies in our education system. I'm not a huge movie kind of person. I don't watch a lot of movies as such, and I love reading books, but after being a parent, I couldn't find so much of time to sit and read and enjoy books. So basically, I started watching some YouTube videos, started following some people. In that way, I happened to see a couple of videos of this YouTube channel called Zoo Family. So their videos kind of inspired me in a lot of ways because they're a huge family. I think the couple has 4 to 5 children, and they've adopted a girl child from India. Their way of handling their obstacles in life and the beautiful way in which they bond with their children and they celebrate each and every moment in their family in a very it's really simple but it's very beautiful. So I actually got inspired seeing their videos about how to take life as in how to enjoy small moments with your children. So I think they have created quite a good impact in my life and as a parent. If you observe, most women began to voice their problems they face, their desires they have, etc. So I feel it's a very positive thing to come out and speak what we feel. Women need not bottle up their emotions within themselves just because we are trained that way. Women in our society are not allowed to speak loudly and voice out their concerns, the issues they face or any harassment they face, anything for that matter. But nowadays you can see children are getting an exposure to see their mothers working, managing home at the same time, following their passions blindly, and coming out if there's any injustice. So it's very important, according to me, that all women need to express themselves openly, and you should be able to tackle any obstacles without being concerned about being judged by others. So just live your life the way any other person does and open up whatever you want to do and enjoy your life the way you want.
I hope you enjoyed the session with Chandni, and hence, like I said, this is the final episode. I'll come back with some other kind of videos about Korean dramas, another set of movies and series and all. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you again in another video. Bye bye.